What's up guys, Josiah LaRue here. So today we're going to be talking about texting in the wilderness. So yeah, today we're going to be talking about some of the latest news and technology, including new wireless technology that allows you to communicate even in the wilderness with no cell signal, and using the Kinect on PC, and finally, why Chrome is really draining your battery. Let's go! So when the Kinect was originally released for the Xbox 360, and then when it was later bundled in with the Xbox One, Microsoft said that they were not going to be including a version that you could connect to your PC. However, about a month ago, they rescinded that, saying that they are designing a version specifically for the PC. In fact, ahead of time, they released their Microsoft Kinect SDK, which is now version 2.0, to allow people to play with the software and get familiar with it before the actual hardware comes out. Well, a couple hackers decided they didn't want to wait that long. So they custom engineered a cable that allows them to connect the Xbox One Kinect version 2.0 to their PC, converting the specialized connector over to straight over USB. Once it gets into USB, the Kinect SDK, which Microsoft has already released, allows them to directly use the Kinect the way that they want to. This is really cool, as it allows people to start using the Kinect on PC without having to wait for Microsoft to get around to start selling this thing. And really, why would you want to buy another Kinect if you already have one from your Xbox One? It just makes sense. So the hackers who made this hack possible work for Hyperkin, which makes custom cables for different things. So they said that they're going to be making a commercial version for you guys to use. So that's pretty cool. It really opens up the possibilities for a Kinect, because right now the Kinect is kind of limited to the one console. So being able to use it on PC really opens up things like being able to do 3D mapping, or Kinect controlling PC games, which would be really cool, or using it as a webcam, which you can already do for the Xbox, for Skype or whatever. So it really allows you to have extra functionality for that piece of hardware that you already have. So I'm looking forward to that. Have you ever felt that you're not getting the most out of your battery life while running Chrome web browser? Or maybe you just didn't know, but yes, in fact, when you have Chrome running on a Windows laptop, you are actually not getting your full battery life because of a bug in Chrome. Now, developers had actually found this bug a while ago, but until recently, Google had failed to address it or really acknowledge it. So what's going on here? This really goes back to the way computers are made. A computer runs on a clock. Not only is it giving you the time and date, but a clock is what allows everything to be synchronized and work. So a computer refreshes and does stuff on what is called clock cycles. Well, in a computer, everything is happening in milliseconds and below that, so it's very, very fast. You don't notice it. Beforehand, in early computers, it was literally seconds. Everything was synced in seconds, but now it's milliseconds, so it's really fast. But anyway, so normally at a resting state, a Windows PC is only refreshing the CPU and checking for stuff to do every 15 milliseconds. Well, this bug in Chrome is forcing the CPU to be checking every 1 second. So it's still running, not in quite a full hyper state, but it's still activating that CPU every 1 second, drawing more power, and looking to do stuff that it often doesn't have to do. So this does drain your battery faster when you're running Chrome on a Windows PC on battery. However, Google has finally announced that they know the bug exists and are working on a solution for it. So I'm actually really pumped for this. Being a Windows laptop owner and a heavy fan of Chrome, it's been kind of disappointing on how low of my battery I get when I'm actually browsing the web. So yeah, this bug definitely is an issue, and I'm glad that Google has finally announced that they're going to be fixing it. So hopefully that will come out sometime soon. Ever want to communicate with your friends, but you're out in the wilderness and have no cell reception or anything? Well, Gotenna is a new startup company that is offering a very interesting product. It's called the Gotenna. It's about this long, and it's a little battery-powered antenna. It syncs up to your phone via Bluetooth and then emits a low-frequency radio signal, which, under ideal conditions, can reach up to 50 miles. Now, your companion has another one that they sync up with their phone, and the two Gotennas sync together on that low frequency. Now, using the companion apps on your smartphone for iOS and Android, you can send texts and GPS location data so that your friend can find you. This is a very cool technology as it doesn't rely on the actual cell towers, but allows you to create your own DIY, as it were, cell communication, and allows you to use your existing hardware, but in circumstances where you would not originally be able to do this. I would say this would be great to throw in a car or whatever for a survival situation, or where you're out backpacking or whatever, as it just allows communication freedom without having to rely on spotty cell reception or whatever. Another interesting feature is its repetitiveness, in that if your text fails to go through for something like terrain reasons or whatever, you're down in a valley and they're up on a mountain and you can't make that connection, the text or the GPS data or whatever will continue to try and send up until the point where it actually does, when the two come into radio contact again. So that's a cool feature, in that, just in case you're in an area where you aren't getting reception from the other person, it will keep trying until it does, so that you always are hopefully able to stay in contact. Now, as of right now, you can go to their website and buy a pair of these devices for $150, so that's really $75 each. But once they've reached their goal of $50,000 through pre-orders, then they will be upping that price to $300 a pair, or $150 each. So if it's something that interests you, it might not be a bad idea to go check them out now. It's a pretty cool device, and $75 a device for $150, that's really not a bad deal for something that allows you to communicate with people when you normally couldn't. Personally, I'm probably going to be getting a pair just because I think that this is a really good deal and something that would be worth buying. If you are interested in buying one, a link to their website is going to be included in the description down below. So yeah guys, those are some of the latest stories in technology. I hope you enjoyed the video. Let me know in the comment box down below, what do you think of the Kinect on PC? Do you think it's actually worth it to buy a cable like that to allow you to do that? What do you think of the potential of using the Kinect on the PC? Also, what do you think about the Gotenna? Is it worth the $150 or $300 for a device that allows you to communicate in the wilderness or whatever? Let me know. I'd love to know your opinions. If you want to see last week's video, you can do that over here. And if you want to see the topics that I discussed, you can do those over here. Thanks for watching, guys. I hope you enjoyed the video, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace!